sanctuary. It's been a long time since I've been back here. It's a hard reminder of where I was just a few short years ago. Depressed, confused, scared, and worst of all, I was alone. When I stepped out of that vault, I was lost. One minute, my family and I were going to enjoy an afternoon in the park, and the next, my family was taken from me, and the world I knew was destroyed. All while I was frozen, underground in a vault. When I came back to Sanctuary, I wandered around the neighborhood for a few days, trying to decide what I should do. And it was Codsworth who suggested I try to find other survivors. But when I did, I was met with gunshots, gangs of men that wanted to kill me for no reason. So I came back, and I locked myself away in this house, dwelling on the past, and afraid of what was outside these walls that I built. I have mines and traps all over this place, so I need to be careful. That should deactivate that. And this will turn it back on. Alright, let's get inside and get out of this storm. Looks like the generators are off again. They're just around the back of the house. I just need to start these three, and then we'll flip the main breaker and see if we have power. Nora, I miss you every day. But we found Sean, and he was a good man. I miss him too. Let's get out of this rain. Wires. All right, here's the main breaker. Well, the lights are working, that's good. My old workshop. Here's where I taught myself how to modify all the garbage we call weapons into something useful. Oh, look out for the mines. I spent a lot of time out collecting all this equipment from nearby. The Red Rocket, the Wicked shipping fleet was a great resource. Concord, even the old Starlight Drive-In. They're pretty frequent places for me to scavenge. That, and of course, I Took just about everything I could find here from Sanctuary. Let's head inside the house. I can't believe how long it's been since I've been back. I left the place pretty stocked, I guess. I'd forgotten how much I'd gathered and brought home. I see the mine in the stove still. I was getting pretty paranoid towards the end. I kept adding more and more mines throughout the house, more turrets, weapon racks in every room. It's in the fridge. Oh, Nuka-Cola. I could use a drink. Yeah, I brought a lot of stuff back home, and I don't know why. I didn't eat half of this garbage. I do see a couple more mines on the floor there. Be careful. And I never did get these machines working again. I just couldn't find parts that worked anymore. So this just became a junk room. With a weapon rack, of course. I think I had one in every room of the house, now that I think about it. The bathroom didn't change much. Other than the Molotov cocktails being made by the sink. I had forgotten I had made all those. The weapon rack. And another mine by the door. I really do need to be careful in here, don't I? Sean's room. I remember how hard it was to walk in here. At night I would sit by this door praying to hear his cry so I could check on him. But it never came. I tried gathering things for him, but I was losing hope and falling deeper into depression. I'm thankful Codsworth finally convinced me to leave. I finally had some closure. And I met my son again. And I'm thankful for the short amount of time we had together. That's one hell of a storm we're having outside. There isn't much to say about our bedroom. And I can't tell you how many nights I sat on this bed, holding that gun. They weren't good memories. But we're past that now. I was able to leave Sanctuary and find new friends and allies. I found my son Sean. Heck, I was even chosen to be the leader of the Minuteman. A group of people that really believe what they say. It's rare to find people like that anymore. So, even though this house is full of darker memories, I still appreciate what it means to me. It reminds me of the challenges I've overcome, and it's a symbol of hope for me now. I was able to break away from the fear of what's out there and in turn spend my time helping other people do the same. So, I guess this little bunker that I built, with its steel-reinforced ceilings, concrete walls, and more weapons than most armories, was just what I needed. I needed to feel safe, long enough to get my courage back. And if this storm keeps it up, I won't have much courage left. I remember finding all these paintings and trying to imagine I was looking out my windows instead of being locked away behind these walls. It never really worked. I still felt trapped. I think I'm going to take a look outside at this storm. You know, for all the darkness out here in the Commonwealth, all the evil, cruel people, all the ghouls, and the rad roaches. God, I hate rad roaches. There are still good people that need help. And that has been my goal since I left this house. To help those people get a new start. To do more than just survive, but to live. Now, I'm gonna catch some sleep. And you can take a look at the place tomorrow during the day, and I won't bother you with all my chatting. I know I tend to ramble. Alright guys, new day and the RP is over. I just wanted to talk about the build. So I built this home for CordlessVII's monthly build challenge. And this month was Vanilla Hills at Sanctuary Hills. This was an almost entirely vanilla challenge. I say almost because there were a few mods allowed, which were place anywhere type mods, or a scrapping mod, and a settlement budget mod if needed. Console commands used to spawn items, and no creation kit, and definitely no workshop mods were allowed. Now, I just used the weapon glitch trick to keep my settlement size kind of manageable, but that's allowed since it's part of the vanilla game. All the decorating mods that I normally run, I had to uninstall and make a new save. And holy crap, the build menu loads fast now. Besides the two mods, this build was all vanilla, and it was a nice change of pace for me. At first I really struggled with the structure, just being spoiled to have all those wonderful mods with half walls. Yes, that's what I think I missed most, was half walls. Bethesda. Why no half walls? It was an awesome challenge to really go and scavenge all the pieces of decor from the Commonwealth. I really did clean out the Red Rocket and the Wicked Shipping Fleet and Concord and Starlight Drive-In. I had to level up really quickly without doing any of the Miniman quests, since I couldn't have NPCs walking through Sanctuary, and the house touching one thing and having the entire shelf explode from the physics. I think the whole house would probably just explode with flying debris if somebody walked in. This might actually be one of my favorite builds that I decorated. I've been so stuck using mods for decorations that I kind of painted myself into only using those items. And there were plenty of times where I wish I had something like a painting or just some poster or something. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy with the way the house turned out. So, the weapon racks. This really bugged me. Stupid weapon racks with one gun limit to them. I used place everywhere to turn off the physics on those weapons and just place them on the rack to fill them up. I really wish they'd let you just put multiple weapons on those racks. It'd make it look a lot better. Out here I put these pieces in just to kind of hide the gap between the wall and the ceiling, and then it made for decent storage up there too. I also made sure that I threw extra pieces on the workbenches just to try to fill them up a little bit. And then the same thing with the weapon racks out here. I added multiple weapons to all of them just to fill them up again. I always run into freaking doors. And it's still raining. So the trap was fun. It does work. Testing. I don't know that I want to test it. Alright, screw it. So yeah, it does work. It hurts like hell when you forget about it. I actually died once. Not paying attention. That's fun. I normally don't do traps and big kind of like defense builds with the settlements and stuff that I do. So it was fun to kind of try to something that was different. And if I click on the stupid, there we go. Reactivate the laser. And then that just turns off power to the laser. So it makes it to where you can walk in the door. Probably basic for everybody else, but I was proud of it. I'm going to give you a super speed walk around just to kind of show you the property line. So I just used junk fences and used the hedgerows. And before I put the junk fences, I actually repaired all of the picket fences around the house. And then I decided that's too nice. So junk walls it was. Went all the way around the property, and I figured if the story is he's locking himself in, he's gonna make it pretty tight to the house. So I just used the natural property line of it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the build. Give me a comment, a thumbs up, thumb down, whichever. Sorry I haven't been posting a lot lately. I have been getting really frustrated with my builds lately, and this one was a nice change for me. So, big thanks to Commonwealth Charlie for putting these challenges out. And as always, be safe out there.